Greetings, fellow Planeswalkers, and welcome back to Janky Meta for more exceptional arena content. Today we showcase the latest, newest, freshest Monowhite soldiers list from CGB. We asked the question, is it really that good? And we answered it, yes we think so. Indeed, we expect our opponents to get wrecked. We will decimate the board state and increase the win rate. And now let's see what kind of mayhem we can gladiate. Ba-boom! We're on the draw this time. We have a great curve. Everything's playable except for the Siege Veteran off just these two lands. So we're going to keep it. See what opponent has in store for us. Opponent, I know you can't hear us, but we are in fact playing new cards. Whoa! Opponent mulliganed? Okay. Oh, we do our third land. Alright, let's start off with the recruitment officer. It's gonna look to our opponent like we aren't playing any new cards. I apologize for that. We're just not playing any new 1-drops. Okay, again, it's gonna look bad. Let's get in there. See if they want to remove it. We can get a removal spell off of them. Looks like they're thinking about it. Maybe they got to cut down, go for the throat. Nope. Alright, so we'll do Guardian, and if they have a problem with that, oh, I don't know. I guess we would... Oh, that's a tough one. Think about these cards. If opponent decides to remove Guardian of New Benalia and we want to give it indestructible, which card would we get rid of? And we have the little combo here, Siege Veteran and Duelist. Veteran and Duelist. Oh, they play an Evolved Sleeper. They still have mana. Ah, they're gonna pump the Sleeper. Fantastic. Okay, so they're not gonna do anything to us. We can lay down arms all day long on that if we want and play out our Duelist. Or we could Brutal Cathar it. Probably not gonna Brutal Cathar it. Okay, we're ready to go. Just thinking about it, thinking about stuff. We've got 3 planes. Everything in our hand is castable. So I think what we want to do here is scry, because we need some land. So let's give them 2 life. Sorry, 3 life. Well, we might not want to play the Duelist after we scry, so next to combat, we're going to enlist 1 attacker, enlist the officer, we're going to scry 2, you know, quite honestly, we need land. Which is why we scried. And we'll get our Duelist out, and hopefully it lives long enough that we can get our Siege Veteran to activate it and get it drawing cards for us. So now the opponent is satisfied. They're looking at our board and they're saying, aha! Here is a person who plays new cards, and they will feel good about that. They're thinking about removing it. They know we don't have anything, we're all tapped out. They're going for the Guardian of New Benalia. What would we... I kind of think we're discarding here. We're discarding the Brutal Cathar, because the Brutal Cathar, what does it do? It takes away one of their creatures, and then they kill that creature, and then they get their creature back. So a Siege Veteran is, in this instance, is better than a Brutal Cathar. I know that almost sounds crazy to say, but it is. Whoa! Okay, we put that on the bottom, and then somehow we got another one. So I've heard things about that being a thing. Anyway, let's get a Siege Veteran going here. Next to combat, we'll scry 2, put the counter on the Dusk Legion Duelist, draw a card, Skrelv, baby. We'll enlist the officer. We'll scry 2. Hey, alright, so we'll draw that land, and then if our duelist survives, we'll draw the veteran next. So those are good cards to have. Putting this card second from the top for a sure thing, rather than putting it to the bottom and kind of rolling the dice, I think is the better move. Definitely need the land. So we're going to draw that land either way, whether the duelist lives or dies, we're going to draw that. Our creatures, they might do a cut down on the Siege Veteran, and they might do a go for the throat on the duelist, and then we just play our Siege Veteran and Skrelv, I think. I think we have to play Skrelv. Rather than the officer. And then they'll try, and they might devote resources to removing Skrelv, which then keeps them off of our other creatures, keeps them off us. They're definitely in the tank about it. I don't think they're being malicious. I think they might have something. Okay. Cut down on the Siege Veteran, as we discussed. Now, do they have a go for the throat for the duelist too? Also as discussed. Maybe. Or maybe a new card. Nope. Underdog. Okay. Underdog it is. Pass to attackers, sure. Our turn. There's that land. Okay. Play the Siege Veteran for sure. Play the Skrelv for sure. Next to combat. Draw the veteran. Enlist the officer for sure. Discard the recruitment officer if they block it. I think that they're gonna block it. Holy crap. Well, we're getting a lot of draws off of our vampire soldier, and we've got a lot of good stuff here. We have enough lands, but I don't want two of them in a row. I don't necessarily want to take a chance of just having a land on the top, because that doesn't do us any good. So we'll keep one of those on the top, and we'll bottom the other one. Are they going to block? They kind of have to block, right? And they've got a perfect blocker for it because it can come back. The chances that they have a fourth land in their hand are pretty good. But which one do they block? I think that they block the one, they block the Guardian, and they try and get us to discard. Are we gonna discard though? They don't know about the Veteran. I don't think we're gonna discard. I think they're gonna block the Guardian. We're gonna let the damage happen. We'll play the Veteran. And the other Guardian. Whoa, okay. Crazy. I would not have done that way, opponent. Did they have some way to gain life? I think they're about to scoop. If they play something like Malicious Malfunction, it kills their own creature. It taps them completely out. Our duelist survives. I don't see a way out for them here, but they might have it. Maybe they have something I don't know about. I've been looking at a lot of the new cards, trying to get familiar with it. I've been away for a while. Sure, many of you have noticed I haven't been posting any new videos. It's because of the new set. It's because the old meta was stale, the new set was coming out, and I knew that I wanted to make a lot of videos very quickly, and so I basically did all my chores. I'm gonna call them chores, but you know what they are, work, whatever. Okay, our turn. Not sure what the opponent's doing here. So we'll play the Veteran, which is like a slap in the face. And whichever one they we'll use the Skrelv on the Guardian. Alright, that worked. We'll draw a card. Always interested to see, you know, what kind of cards they have. Not they. I'm trying to speak and play at the same time. Doesn't always work out great. We'll attack with everything. I mean, they could have a lot of stuff. Nope, just attack. 4 attackers. They can't do anything. They're toast. Let's queue up the good game. See, if they get rid of the duelist, they can't block the Guardian. They can't remove the Guardian. It has hexproof from black. That's all the mana that they have. I would hate to think that they were roping here. I don't see any reason for them to rope. Okay. We got him. Soldiers are good. Yeah, sure. We're on the play. Great curve. Let's go for it. No 1-drops. I think we're really light on light on 1-drops. Low drops. New term. Opponent. Ooh, okay, nice surge. Opponent says Gruul. Gruul to me says creatures, so Thalia isn't necessarily the greatest. Plus, Thalia taxes us again and again and again, and I kind of don't want her on the battlefield right now. Surge of Salvation is okay. On the draw, we got a good curve, we got protection, card draw, hopefully, maybe. Good amount of lands, not too many, not too little, keep it. Opponent is showing us a little green, a little blue. They're probably mono red. Oh no, mono black. So maybe they kill the recruitment officer first instead of Skrelv. For sure. Tenacious Underdog, that's a play. Guardian of New Benalia. Discarding what? If we discard the Elspeth, then we'll simply draw the land we need to cast it. The chances of mono black having an Invoke Despair and just killing it, what kind of value are we able to get off that? I mean, they have all sorts of removal. Sorry, opponent, I didn't realize it was my priority. Yeah, so what are we gonna discard here? One of the duelists, maybe? Yeah. They can kill it right now. Oh, they decided not to. They wanted to make us discard Flesh Gorger. Okay. Yeah, if we discarded the Elspeth, of course we would have drawn the land. The land was there. Dusk Legion and Skrelv. Next to combat, enlist, one attacker, officer. If they want to block it, we'll let them block it. 5 lands? No. So we leave the land on top, and then the veteran. Yeah, that's good. So we can actually discard the planes to give it indestructible right now if we want to. I mean, they did something really weird last time. Okay, they're just gonna let it go through. Alright. Am I sensing a Shieldred coming on down? Nope. Just another Flesh Gorger. Well, we're unblockable here. Which is kind of cool. We don't have lifelink. But if we make a lifelink token, now we have to put the counters on the duelist for sure. We'll get the card draw. They're gaining 6 next turn. We'll just attack him with the Vigilant Creature and leave up our Indestructible Creature and the Skrelv, of course. The Skrelv costs us 2 to activate it. 2 life. There goes the Planeswalker. So they're not even going to bother to attack it. Letting go of the recruitment officer, saying bye-bye to the Elspeth. No attacks because they know. Alright, and they're all tapped out too. Interesting. Ooh, lay down arms, nice. It exiles it as well. So cool. Okay, and we even have a planes to discard. So, yeah, Siege Veteran to start with. We can make the Guardian unblockable. That puts him to 7. And then we lay down arms. Puts him to 6. I'm gonna draw a card here, of course. Oh yeah, that's brutal. Alright, we leave Skrelv up to try and protect the Duelist, I think. And we'll leave the Guardian in place. So we'll just take him to 8 versus 6. And we'll save ourselves a little bit. I'm just trying to play it a little bit slower. I mean, it's so fantastic that the Duelist has Vigilance. Okay, so we're going down to 12, but we're severely limiting their ability to gain any of that life that we just took from them back. Save the planes in our hand to make the Guardian indestructible. Yeah. And Skrelv, of course, makes our Duelist have hexproof. So they have to remove the Skrelv. So we use the ability. We try it. Nope, they've got it. Okay, so they go down to 7 off of this. And we have them blocked. Okay. Oh, okay, so if we use Cathar to target the Flesh Gorger, they could just instantly kill it with a removal spell. We should enlist the Siege Veteran first. Oh, no, we don't want... Because if we Cathar their Flesh Gorger and then they'll get it back and it's a 7/5, and that's ridiculous. We don't want that at all. Okay, we'll put the token on the little soldier and then we'll enlist the veteran. Get the scry going. What do we see? What do we see? Kind of crap. kind of crap. Good thing we did that. Alright, they're not gonna block this. Yeah, they're gonna block that. So they'll go up to 9 and then down by 4 to 5. And we could try and take a chance here. 6, my bad. Maybe they don't have removal. Let's just try it. I mean, I think that that's what we have to do here. And we go down to 7 to do this. If they have removal on this creature, oh my goodness gracious. Just terrible. I think that they do. Oh no. Play out the planes. Play out the Thalia. They still have Invoke Despair, maybe. Nope, they're doing the underdog. Block the underdog with Thalia. That's fantastic. Alright, they really needed that draw. They're looking for the removal. Did they find it? Did they have removal on the Brutal Cathar? No, they... Maybe no. Yes! We got him! That was risky as heck. We had to take the risk though. You gotta play to win, not... You can't play to not lose. You gotta play to win, and that's what we did there. Welcome to the close of today's presentation. Only true fans make it this far. Thank you, legends. On to the list. Today's deck list technology for day 1 of the new set, March of the Machines, is the ever popular Monowhite soldiers, as built by Covert Go Blue, aka CGB, aka the biggest Detroit Lions fan of all. The new cards are solid, but not too rare or mythic wild card intensive. We have Surge of Salvation, an instant for 1 white mana. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all damage that black and or red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. If you only draw one of these in a game, try and save it till the end. Dusk Legion Duelist, a rare 4-drop, or 4 of 1 mana and 1 white mana for a 2/2 Vigilant Vampire Soldier. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Dusk Legion Duelist, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. We have multiple ways of putting +1/+1 counters on the Duelist, including Siege Veteran and Archangel of Elspeth. Elspeth is the other new card. She is a mythic. It is a 4 of in the deck. She costs 2 mana and 2 white mana. She comes out as a 4 loyalty planeswalker. Her +1 create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Her -2 put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types and gains flying, in parentheses, but not vigilance. And her -6 return all non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. As you can see, every single one of our creatures is mana value 3 or less. So that is an amazing ability, which we sadly were not able to resolve during this video, but it's nice knowing you've got it in your back pocket, so to speak. You'll need to craft 4 Dusk Legion Duelists. You'll need to craft 2 Surge of Salvations, and you'll need to craft 4 Archangel Elspeth Planeswalkers, or possibly 3 if you pre-ordered the Mastery Pass. These are very safe crafts in my humble opinion, but nothing on this channel is financial advice, so I'm saying that the entertainment value for these cards is rock solid. It definitely ranks, and you may already have most of these cards. However, if you don't have many of them, then it is super heavy in terms of wild cards. This list is therefore classified as intensive ranks. Thank you for watching today's video. Please let me know in the comments if you'd make any changes to CGB's list, or if you just want to say hi. Massive thank yous to everyone out there viewing this content. Salutations to the Janky Meta Nation. Your response has been phenomenal and fantastic, and all of your likes, comments, and subscribes are deeply encouraging. We are Janky Meta, and we'll see you in the next video. You are excellent.